Hey everyone, it's Nick with NJ Valenti Art, and in today's video, I'm going to cover Affinity's new Live Glitch filter. So, let's get started. Alright, so I've got a new document open, and I've pulled in a PNG of this tiger vector face that I've done a while ago. And I want to go ahead and play around with some of the Live Glitch filter features. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, I'm in the Pixel Studio. I've got my image selected here, and I'm going to come right down here to filters. I'll click on filters, and we'll come right down here to glitch. So we'll click on that. This is Live Glitch. And up here in method we have aberration, distortion, offset. Then we've got all of these different options here that we want to go ahead and take a look at and play around with a little bit. So aberration here, color aberration is a pretty cool effect. It mimics the effect of when a lens fails to capture all the colors to like a single point and whatnot. So it can add some pretty cool effects. So if we just go ahead and move this just a bit, you can see as we zoom in here how the colors kind of start separating. You see a little bit of the blue and the red in there. We can push that even further, and you see how much more separated it becomes. We can dial that back, and it moves in the other direction. And you can get pretty intense effect there. We can change it back to 0. We can check out what offset. This gives us the ability to move it side to side as far as the effect of these. So if we moved it way out to the side, this could help with like maybe motion effects and stuff. We can look at shred and how we can really push and pull images. So this is going to really give us a lot of ways to play around with our images and come up with some pretty cool effects for different things that we may want or try to do. We have this. So there are tons of options in here. I really recommend kind of scrolling through these and just playing around with them a bit, seeing what you can find and how you might be able to use some of these features and some of your own work. Alright, so I want to show you a cool effect that we can use on this tiger face here. So with the tiger selected, I'm going to come over here to filters and glitch. And then under method, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to select blast color. I'm going to push this horizontal to about 35%. I'm going to close that out. And now I want to come over here to my eraser tool. And then I'm going to come up here to flow, and I'm going to lower that flow from 100 to about 25%. I'm going to make sure I've got a nice size on the eraser. I'm going to lightly erase this side. I want to have the blast transition on the right side here. So I'm going to lightly erase, especially around the eyes and the nose. So this way I could pick out kind of what detail I want. Pretty neat feature, and it's definitely fun to play around with. You can get a bunch of different effects using it. Alright, let's take a look and see how we can use the Live Glitch filter for post-production on our piece we've already finished. So I've loaded up this finished raster drawing of a red panda here. Now you can see as we brought it in, it's pretty pixelated, even for a raster image, even out this far. So what we could do is we can come up here. Right now it's in pixel view mode. We could switch it over to vector view mode, and that'll give us a nice, sharp, clean image. With it selected, we can come over to our filters. I'm going to come down here and select glitch. One of the first things I want to do after playing with these for a bit, I'm going to come down to light streaks. See, it gets much, much brighter there. I'm going to just bump up the horizontal strength, maybe around 15%. I'm going to come down to the opacity, and I'm going to lower this opacity. Do maybe around 35% or so. Go ahead and just close that out, and we could see by turning that layer on and off how it affects our image. And another thing with this, with Affinity and whatnot, is everything is non-destructive. So if we don't like that glitch, we can simply, turn it off. We can delete it, and we still have the original completely intact. So a little bit moving further along here, I'm going to select the background again. And we'll come back down to filters, select glitch. And now this time I want to use aberration, but use the offset feature here, and I want to come down and click on bidirectional. I'm going to move the horizontal slider just a bit, and you can see how much it moves as we do. So maybe to around 20%, right? And then I'm going to take this opacity and lower it to about 50%. I'll close that out. Now what I can go ahead and do is I can come over to my eraser tool, and then I want to make sure that I lower the flow, which is usually set to 100. We'll lower it to around 50% here. And now with that eraser, I'm going to go back up to our top glitch layer here, and I'm just going to erase out some detail, especially around the face, maybe his ears a little bit, and I'm going to erase out around my signature at the bottom. Then I'm going to come down to the next layer, and I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to kind of erase right over the face a bit, maybe little parts of those ears, and then down here by the signature as well. If you want, you can hit a few other areas to kind of kill back some of the effects and help the viewer have areas of focus. So while this is a little bit blurrier, and it's got the color aberration effects to it and whatnot, the face is nice, sharp, and clear as a nice focal point. So those are a few things that you can play around with in the post-production of a finished piece of your artwork. There are plenty of features in the live glitch filter, so there's a lot of room to play around with and get a really unique look. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what you think about Affinity's new live glitch filter in the comments below. You can support the channel directly with the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, and join me on Patreon for vector assets and more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any new videos. Until next time.